It was an important victory for the Redskins, especially after Griffin's injury the previous week. And who better to be here with us than two gentlemen who are experts when it comes to the NFL, Alex Parker and Barry Barnes. And special treat, joining us right now on the phone is Redskins' other sensational rookie, number 46 himself, Alfred Morris. How you doing, Alfred?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
All right, man. Hey, look, I heard that Robert Griffin was nominated to be Rookie of the Week again, and you know, if Robert wasn't here, you'd be the one being nominated. You know that, right?
I guess so.
You give him a hard way to go about that, man?
No, I don't.
You giving him a hard way to go about that, I'm sure, right?
Nah.
You know, Alex and Barry have a lot of hard questions for you, so I'm going to let them go to work right now.
Alfred, you knew about Robert when they drafted him. Everybody's heard of this guy. He is only 6 games in to his career. Did you think he'd be this good this soon? I think we all thought he'd be there in a year, 2 years. There was no learning curve for him. Is any part of you surprised?
No, not at all. I mean, I didn't know him previously when he was at Baylor, but once I did get in here and just saw the type of guy he was, just his work ethic and just his, his willingness to, go the extra mile to do things others not willing to do, just to become better, to continue to perfect his game, to continue to be the student of the game. I'm not surprised at all by his success. I mean, I was actually rooting for him. I know a lot of people were, kind of like hoping for his downfall, that he wouldn't live up to the hype. But I knew once I got around and got to know him a little bit, I was like, man, this guy's going to be everything he's supposed to be and more.
Alfred, unlike Griffith, when you came to the NFL, no one knew about you. But considering how your Bentley, your Mazda your 1991 Mazda that you have, you call it a Bentley, how can you put your Bentley that you named and coexist that with your career, how you was able to come up through the ranks, get drafted, have to actually battle the running backs we have here to become a starter and actually be, a success in the NFL? How can you relate to your car, to your success and your drive into the NFL?
It just goes, hard work pays off. To get that car, it took a long time. I didn't get it to my last year in college. I really wanted it, and just perseverance. Just to continue to, no matter what adversity comes our way, to continue to overcome it. Everything I've gotten up to this point in my life, first of all, I thank God for it, but it all came from me not, it wasn't given to me. I earned everything. I had to sacrifice. I had to work hard for everything I've gotten, and that's something I'm not going to stop just because I've made it, so to say, in the NFL, because I'm still a rookie. I'm still a young guy. I'm still just like Rob. I'm still doing the same things that got me up to this point. Continue to stay humble. Continue to stay, hungry. Continue just to work hard, do the little things that I've been doing since I got here. In that car, hopefully I have as much longevity as my car, because it's a 91. I mean, it's old, but it still runs. It runs great. There's nothing wrong with that car. So hopefully, if I'm blessed enough, I have a long career in the NFL.
Alfred, you're going to play your first NFC East game at New York Sunday at the Giants. Everybody talks about how different it is within the division. What are you expecting Sunday?
Nothing but competition, just everyone laying it out all on the line, whether it's us, Redskins, or the Giants. It's going to be a hard-fought game all the way to the end, and it definitely might. Hopefully it's not a nail-biter, but if so, be it. Then we just going to have to do what we have to do, but hopefully we come out with a win.
Alfred, just like RG3, 6 games in, has the game somewhat slowed up for you a little bit? I know coming into the NFL, the game is much faster. Has it slowed up for you just a little bit, that you now finding your parts? Because I noticed that you're definitely patient, find your lanes, find your holes, and you actually do your bursts. Have it slowed down for you to this point a little bit?
It has. I think I credited most of that to the defense. They always, like in OTAs and everything, even before I played my first preseason game, a regular game, a defense always flying around. They always at a high tempo, so it allowed me to adjust a little bit to that. And once I got in the game, it made it a little easier to adjust. I mean, for the most part, everything's slowing down, but something that still hasn't slowed down as much as I would like it to is, pass protection, making sure I go through my reads before. You don't have like a short window before that ball is snapped, depending on the snap count. So I have to read through my book, read through my keys, and so I can know if I'm gonna have to, if I'm gonna have to pick up a blitz, or just to read it. So that, I mean, it's slowing down, but it's not where I want it to be yet. So I still, working hard at that part of it.
Alfred, what do you guys have to do this weekend to beat the Giants on offense?
Execute. Go out there and play the game like we know how just like last week. I mean, we have the weapons, we have the tools to be a great offense, But at the same time, if we're not executing, we're not going out there and converting on third downs, we can't get it done. We won't be on the field long enough. We can keep our defense out there, so we have to execute. We have to convert on third downs in order to keep our drives going. Because once we get to start getting the rhythm, no one can stop us. Nothing taking nothing away from any of the defenses we played for, but we just have something really special on this offense. Everyone has the same goals, has the same mindset, and everybody wants to win, and they're doing whatever it takes to win.
Josh Morgan said last week that you guys had a lot more out in your game plans, but you just haven't unleashed them yet. Are you going to do anything different with the Giants? Because this is your first NFC East game, and it's already October. Are you going to unleash something different?
I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. That's on Coach Kyle Shanahan. He's the mastermind behind the play calling, so it's up to him. I mean, we can put it in, we can practice it, but in order for us to run some of the stuff that, he's right. We do have a lot of offense, but in order for us to run, Coach Kyle has to feel, comfortable calling it. So it's up to him. I have no clue.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I hope that you guys have a good day up there in New York. It's a tough crowd up there. Have you ever played up in New York before when you were in college?
No, sir, I didn't.
Okay, well, it's going to be a tough crowd. Those Giant fans are pretty tough, and this is your indoctrination into the NFC East.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's pretty good.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Alfred, and we're going to have you back again. You're always a great guest for us.
All right, thank you.
And we're looking forward to you continuing being a top rookie here in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care, man.
Right. Take care as well.
All right.
All right, bye.
Okay. Well, the Redskins, Alfred Morris, he's a great rookie, but he can't even get to be Rookie of the Week because he's got Robert Griffin. I mean, he's one of the top 5 running backs.
Yeah, he is, and also he's not gonna be able to compete for Rookie of the Year because RG3 is back there.
Exactly.
Which is a great combination to have. And at the same time, you have 2 rookies pretty much playing together. It's something they can actually build for the rest of their career. Hopefully, they can actually stay, in Washington. So that's a great thing. They can actually learn from each other. They can sharpen from off each other. They can grow together. They pretty much starting to understand each other a lot more and understand the game a lot more too. So it's a great situation that he's in with RG3.
Alex, what makes these 2 guys special? 2 rookies from different backgrounds, great families, backgrounds, but different backgrounds as far as one is a Heisman Trophy guy and one is probably little known. What makes these 2 guys special?
Well, they're both so different. I think Robert loves the spotlight, loves the attention in a good way, welcomes it, knows how to handle it. Alfred is charming, but when you walk up to him in the locker room, as I did earlier this week with a bunch of cameras, you get the sense he'd really rather not talk to the media that much. Sort of humble from Florida, he and his family. So they're very opposite. I think it helps Alfred that RG3 is there to not deflect attention, but to absorb 90% of this attention. Because you're right, if RG3 wasn't here and this town had this running back, a 6th-round pick out of Florida Atlantic, these folks would be going nuts.
Right.
And he would be a bigger rock star than he is. But RG3 obviously is sort of going to get most of the lion's share of the attention, which leaves Alfred to do what Alfred does best, which is run the football sort of quietly.
Right, and they both come in a situation where it was more pressure on Robert Griffin, but with Morris, it was no pressure at all. The first thing they want to know, like, how this kid come up and he's just become the starter of the Redskins? Well, is it a project of Shanahan's genius of being a running back with an offensive line, or does this kid have something very special? So when you have those thoughts going in, and you see that RG3 is getting all the attention, like you said, that's when Alfred can actually do what he want to do, can actually have a lot of attention laid off of him. When the team stack the box up and send blitzes, only they do is just get the ball inside handoff or throw a screen, and Alfred can get out there and do what he's blessed to do.
All right, well, let's take a break right here, and we'll be back with a special feature on Redskins safety Madieu Williams and so much more. Alex, Barry, and I will be right back.